you so much for staying tuned and for not moving. We are back with this amazing topic on weight loss with Sarah and Sarah. Very beautiful women right here with me on studio. And before we left for the short break, we were talking about the different kinds of comments people get. Whether you're big, whether you're small, people will never be satisfied. And so being comfortable with who you are is very important. Sarah, you were talking to us about genes, and not genes za kuvaa. She means genes that genetics.
Yeah.
Yes. Talk to us about that.
So basically I come from a family where there are big people. When I look at my mom's side, most of my aunts are hippie. And when I look at my dad's side, my own dad was big. My own mom was not even small. So literally there's what I took from my lineage. So sometimes I might really say I'm losing weight, but even without eating, even if you're just at peace, the body comes back.
Yeah.
So genes is another thing. Like you cannot fight something that is already in the line, in the bloodline. Yeah. So for me,
so sometimes people, you might not know where someone is coming from. You might not know that this thing is in their line. Me, being small, my mom is like that. I got married at the same weight my mom was when she got married. And we were both very tiny people. So you might not know where someone is coming from, the kind of health challenges they have. So making sure your comments are not discriminatory is very important, because you don't know. That's very true. Now, earlier you had mentioned about other challenges that you've experienced. Kindly take us through that.
The challenges of being like when you're plus size, it's hard even to find your clothes. You might have a very small waist, but you have big hips. So if it fits the hips, it's bigger on the waist. When it fits the hips, it cannot pass your hips. Like, it's so hard. Another thing is staying put. Like for me, maintaining, like saying in my mind, like I really want to keep this type of meal off. You find that you're really pressuring yourself. I don't want to eat that, and literally in your mind, you know you're doing it out of pressure. You're not doing it because you want it. And having this comparison mind, I want to be like so and so. If this so and so is doing well, why not me? And that thing really battles in the mind, and low self-esteem. So that's where it comes in. Like I've battled low self-esteem too. It's just like last year. That's where I gained back my sanity of loving self. Because even when you get into relationships, that's another thing. You might find somebody who does not really appreciate you. Like I ever dated somebody previously who used to tell me, like, you need to lose weight. And you're like, and I will pressure myself. Now the funny thing is that I used to take them in and I start trying to lose weight because I'm trying to impress this next person so that I will not be left. Now that's another creeping of rejection, the feeling of being rejected because of your weight. And that really also disappoints you at a personal level. You're like, maybe if somebody even doesn't say hi to you, it's because I'm weighty, that's why this person doesn't want to say hi. So those are some of the things I can say. Emotionally, I really got disturbed, and I really struggled becoming what people want me to become. But I had to start a journey of telling myself I need to be who Sarah is, and all that journey. And I was like, I don't need any affirmation from out first. I need to first affirm myself. When I say I'm okay and I'm content, the way I carry myself, people will love me for who I am. When I'm bold and I'm like, Sarah, see you lose weight, I'm like, I'm okay. I'm fine, I can take care of myself, and I'm good. That makes people even shun off telling you some comments. But if you're always getting into that place, when people tell you lose weight, you're already losing. People take advantage and they will be at your back. You told us last time you're going to leave this. You still, if they see you taking carbs and you told them I'll stop eating carbs, when they see you taking biscuit, they'll tell you, Sarah, acha kukula biscuits. Ulisema last time utakula because everything you eat every step of the journey, people will be at your neck.
Yeah.
And for you, it is pressure. For you, it's not at will. So that's another thing. Like, I had to like say enough is enough.
Yeah. You
it
have
is
to
time.
love yourself as
Yeah,
you
it
are.
it's now about who Sarah is, not what people want Sarah to be.
Yeah.
And if you cannot take in Sarah for who she is, then you don't deserve me.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't need you in my life. Like, go.
I love that confidence. Now, Sarah, have you ever been in, because now we're talking about random people, strangers on the street or wherever, but sometimes I think it can be worse if the comments are from people in your family. Have you ever been in an event unaweka chakula kukakwambia, can you add that food? Honestly, unakula, naona venye unaka. Has that ever happened?
It happens like every day.
Yeah.
Every single day. And at times, your appetite is not as
Yes,
theirs.
yeah.
So they expect you to have like some huge amount of food. And my sister will be like, that's okay, nakamwili kama hiyo. But my brother will be like, is it because you want a flat tummy? No. It's not about that for me. Sijisiki kukula. So anytime I'm not feeling like I want to eat, let me be, you know. But it gets to my mind, especially when they're scolding you and you're like, you're scolding me mbele ya watoto. So it takes to your mind, like, especially if it's done like regularly. But at times I'm always like, no, I'm not hungry and I'm just okay eating such amounts of food.
Yeah. I think also when someone has grown, is a fully grown adult, and kuna chakula anasema indo nitashiba. Believe them. Macha story mingi. Exactly. Just believe them. You know, if they want more, they'll go for more. You know?
Yeah.
So I can imagine, because I've experienced that a lot personally. Ay, shule yo chakula umeka si. Ama ni kumaintain, unataka kumaintain. Nini unataka kumaintain? Ukilose any more than that, utaisha. I've had that so many times. That's not what I try to lose, you know. And it's not that I'm trying to lose. It's just, you know, tashiba. You know? Have you experienced that from your family members? And how have you handled it?
Not really. Let me just say not really.
Oh, thank God then.
Not really, but I'm born. I think I'm the biggest. Yet I'm the youngest. But now I'm the one who's planting. All my siblings are really good size like that. Yeah, so I've really not gotten it so much from my family.
Okay.
Yeah.
And online. Let's talk about online, because now there's a lot of stereotyping online. There's that expectation of this is how can you post that photo? Unajua venye unakaa. And it's not even just about size, it could be anything. But now that we're talking about size, let's talk about that, because people would post a picture and watch a comments and kukuja. There are celebrities I know who are plus size celebrities or even skinny celebrities who posted a picture and people go to town on them. Have you ever gotten any comments online?
Yeah, I have. And even before going to online, even before posting it yourself,
like,
I have to look like which one does not show much fat.
Which one is my stomach
inside? You know, even the way you take photos, you have to be cautious of your stomach.
Yeah.
And there's one who really commented and told me on social media, being followed with many people and people go through your comments. This lady practically told me that you need to go and check your weight. Stop eating too much because you don't look good. That day I was so demoralized. Like, and this is somebody who's really born again, heaven bound. Like, and I was like, why do you tell me that? Then she's like, don't you see other people?
Wow.
People are maintaining their bodies. And I was even smaller than where I am right now. And that is what I got. And I was like, how many people go through this in social media? And how, if this is how I'm feeling, what if you have somebody who's getting continuous messages of demoralizing your body? So that is one incident that it really made me to be like, I don't want to put so much photos on my online social media. That is
What about you, Sarah?
No.
Where were you? You're the body type everybody wants.
No, I've not experienced that.
And I pray that you never experience that.
I hope so.
Because I think online can be a very brutal place. Yeah, it can be very
Nobody
brutal.
knows you.
Yeah, and nobody knows you. Yeah. Now let's talk about children. You were both children at some point. Did you experience some things in school? Because another thing is children are not children, what do people say? Children don't have a mask. I forget there's a phrase. Watoto hawajui kunyamaza. Like children will just tell you anything. You can get a lot of bullying from kids. Did you experience any bullying in school?
Personally, no.
No. Oh my God. What about you, Sarah?
I experienced it a lot because, and it's like if you are fat, and I was in a very prestigious school, and it's like your friends have this good body, and they will eat. Even the guys, you know, there's that adolescent stage.
Yeah.
When everybody, when everybody is looking at the type of person they want, the crushes, and nobody is crushing on you. Nobody even is looking at you 2 times, leave alone once, 2 times. So, and I had no friend, like, people were like, there was that grouping, and nobody wanted me around. It was so bad. It was really so bad. You'll see a guy talking to this girl, and you're like, hey, even me, I'm not being talked to. You walk alone home. So you're like, what is wrong? But you realize that it was just that place of people just dislike people who are weighty. Even when if you go to PE, my PE teacher used to be so strict on Sarah, Rad, you need to lose weight. No. You know, and you're still young. Yeah. You're still young. And it's funny that these stories never get to our parents because you're like, what will they do when tomorrow? So I really faced a lot. Yeah.
Wow. What would you say, as we finish, I think this will be my last question, what would you say to parents? Because you know you're raising another generation.
Sure.
How would you advise a parent to talk to their child about dealing with other people who maybe look different from them, who are maybe maybe a weightier person or a skinnier person? What advice would you give a parent on how to tell their children?
I think mine would be more of when you're seeing your child grow, talk to them, let them know what the world will say. Yeah. Because when they go to school and somebody says that about them, had it not been that their mother had prepared them for what is happening, then it will really have an effect, meaning that it won't take to the parent. Mom, I've gone through this in school and all that. So I think I just tell the parents, just talk to your kids, tell them what people can say that is going to hurt them or anything, and just encourage them. This is who you'll be. What defines you best is what you know as a person, not what people think about you. Yeah.
What about you, Sarah?
For me, I'll say affirm your children. Either one is lighter, the other one is plumpy. Affirm them. Let them know they are beautiful the way they are. Because if it starts from home, being rejected, outside there is going to be very hard. So affirm your children, talk to them like you need to appreciate yourself, and then appreciate them. Tell them you look good. When they put on a dress, don't let them not dress, then you tell them, if you were just like this so and so, or your brother or your sister, you will look good on that dress. Those things demoralize a child, and they will always be like, Mom, I want to be like so and so. And so for me, I'll be like, affirm your children, appreciate them, and also teach them to love self. You're okay the way you are. And also teach them about these foods. As much as there's the beauty of loving who you are, you need also to be cautious on what you take in. Measure out. This is, you can take this, but not so much. Don't tell them because of weight gaining. There's beyond weight gaining, there's diabetes. People are suffering from so much illnesses because of taking in a part, like a quantity of some meals in large contents. So it's not about weight gain, it's all about keeping fit and being healthy.
I like that. Thank you so much for coming. Our time is up. We've had a really good discussion. I'm grateful that you came.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've had an amazing time as I have had. We'll see you same time, same place next week. Have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye. She's a virtuous woman.